Today's topic is sensitive, but deeply important. So wherever you are, we hope this video feels like a soft hand on your shoulder, letting you know that you're not alone. There's a common myth about eating disorders that they only affect women or that they're always easy to spot. But the truth is much more complicated. In a study by Self magazine and the University of North Carolina, 65% of women between the ages of 25 and 45 reported engaging in disordered eating habits. But here's something many don't realize. 1 in 3 men also experience eating disorders, often in silence. These are serious and often deadly psychological conditions that deserve care, attention, and understanding, no matter your gender, age, or background. When I was 12, I developed an eating disorder that changed the way I looked at food and myself. I'd always been a nervous child, but that year was especially hard. I started middle school. Making friends felt impossible. My father moved abroad for work. Everything was changing, and I couldn't keep up. Eventually, it felt like my body began to reject food the way I was rejecting the world around me. But I survived. And more importantly, I healed slowly over time. And if you're going through something similar, please know, your disorder does not define you. There is help. There is hope. The reason we're making this video today is to shed light on the 6 major types of eating disorders, and to break the silence and stigma that makes them so hard to talk about. Let's begin. 1. Avoidant restrictive food intake disorder. According to dietitian Alina Petre, people with ARFID tend to eat very little, not because they want to lose weight, but because of deep aversions to how food looks, smells, or tastes. Others simply have no interest in eating. This can lead to serious weight loss and nutritional deficiencies. I remember skipping parties and lunchtime at school just to avoid being seen eating. I used to hide in the girls' bathroom every day until the lunch bell rang. It wasn't about attention. It was about fear. 2. Anorexia nervosa. Anorexia is often the first disorder people think of when they hear the term eating disorder. But it's more than just wanting to be thin. It's about control. People with anorexia severely restrict calories in an attempt to shape their bodies to match unrealistic ideals, even when they're dangerously underweight. The mirror doesn't reflect reality for them. Instead, it reflects a distorted, critical version of themselves they feel pressured to fix. Perfectionism, obsessive thinking, and fear of failure often fuel this disorder. 3. Bulimia nervosa. Bulimia involves cycles of binging, eating large quantities of food in a short period, followed by purging, usually through vomiting, fasting, or excessive exercise. Purging brings a temporary sense of relief, a feeling of regaining control. But the emotional weight lingers, along with the physical risks. What makes bulimia especially hard to detect is that many who suffer from it appear to be of normal weight. 4. Binge eating disorder. Unlike bulimia, binge eating disorder doesn't involve purging. People with this disorder frequently eat far beyond their hunger cues, often in secret. They might feel ashamed, out of control, or emotionally overwhelmed. Many people with binge eating disorder struggle with their self-worth and body image, and without treatment, this condition can lead to serious health complications like heart disease or type 2 diabetes. But it's important to know, this isn't about willpower. It's about pain. And healing is possible. 5. Pica is a lesser-known eating disorder where individuals eat non-food items, like paper, dirt, hair, or rocks. Though researchers are still unsure what causes pica, it's often linked to nutritional deficiencies, stress, or developmental conditions. Because these substances can be toxic or sharp, pica can lead to internal injuries or poisoning if untreated. 6. Nocturnal sleep-related eating disorder. This type of disorder happens when someone eats while asleep, often without any memory of it. They may wander into the kitchen at night or eat unusual food combinations in bed. According to Healthy Place, some have reported eating things like hot dogs dipped in peanut butter. It may sound strange, but NSRED is very real and affects up to 3% of the global population. Like many eating disorders, it's closely linked to stress and disrupted sleep cycles. If you've experienced any of these or something like them, please know your story matters. We see you. And if you feel comfortable, we'd love to hear your experience in the comments. Sharing may not only help you, but also someone else who's quietly struggling. In the description, we've included resources and support lines for those seeking help. Recovery takes time, but you don't have to do it alone. If there's a topic you'd like us to explore next, let us know. And if you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing, liking, or sharing. Your support helps us continue building a space where mental health is met with kindness and care. Thanks for watching Head Hug. We'll see you next time.